Sometimes a microdiscectomy is just a quick fix. It's not a long-term situation. So it's going to be interesting to see, how Tiger responds from that. He's obviously younger than I was when I had mine, and in much better physical condition than I've ever been. So I would expect him to come back, and I think I did see that he looks to play the Masters. That sounds a little aggressive. Normally, something like that, you've got 3 months of no bending, lifting, twisting before you do anything. And to me, that's getting right into Augusta time. So it's going to be close if he's able to play at Augusta.
When you were hitting balls with Mr. Hogan, whether playing or whether practicing at Shady Oaks, did he ever comment on your golf swing? Because he could be pretty harsh, as you're noting with the needle. But what did he think about your move?
Not much. No, I kind of left it alone, and he didn't. He'd just watch and he wouldn't say anything. And finally, towards the end of the times we were playing, I asked him, and I think this was in '81, kind of winter of '81. I said, Ben, is there anything you see in my game or my swing that you think? He said, Lanny, you play so well, you ought to be out there winning every week. And I'd come through a poor 1980 and '81. I'd had a thumb injury, and I actually had to change my grip because of the injury to my left thumb. And it really kind of pumped me up that he thought that much of what I did. I went out and won 3 times in '82 and kind of started a whole nother streak for me of playing, really high quality golf. So um, he said the right thing at the right time, which was really nice. And I had a 72-yard wedge shot, and I hit it a foot from the hole. Um, Jack Nicklaus went over and kissed the divot. That was pretty cool. I remember walking on the green. Tom Kite slapped me on the back and said something. I went to say something back to him, and nothing came out. So probably the thing that benefited me the most in that situation was that I played very fast. Uh, Sometimes I hit shots. I thought about it, but while I'm still thinking about it, I go, never mind. I've already hit it.
I used to take golf like very seriously. And when you're out there playing every week and grinding, like you can't get mad about a stupid shot that you pulled a little bit. And I think that's like one of the biggest things that's different from college to now is I realize like you just gotta go out and play. I mean, it's supposed to be a fun um, job and a fun way to live life. And at first, like my first year, I definitely was not feeling like that. So I've definitely gotten to the point where just go out and, oh, well, it took a bad kick. I can't do anything about it. So just, I always have next week. You just gotta kind of take it with a grain of salt and just go move forward.
Part of it, I look back on my college career and I won 20 times, but I finished second a lot. I don't know the number. I think it's between 8 and 10 times that I actually finished second. And I remember talking to Nancy Lopez, and she talks about the number of times she finished second. Everybody talks about her wins. She goes, I finished second so many times, especially looking for that first win. So, just knowing that you have to put yourself in position before you even have the chance to close, um, you know, that's the first step, right? And I also love the idea that pressure is earned. I feel like there's been a lot more talk, whether it's in the media or just friends or, members of my golf course or whatever that come up and like, come on, like you got to win, they're talking you're the best player to have never won or whatever. And I embrace that. I think that's a huge compliment that my game is there, that I'm being compared or considered, that top level of a player. And I don't want that nickname forever, but while I'm here, I'm gonna embrace that. I'd rather that than not surprised you haven't won yet, So I mean, it's all about perspective, how you take that, and I love the idea that pressure is earned. Like I have earned the right to have that pressure on my back right now. I think a lot of it, I have confidence that I'm on the right track. I think if I continue to do the same things, the results will come. Obviously I would love, there's a couple things, on my mind. I'd love to win. I'd love to win a major championship. And I'd love to be on the Solheim Cup team. Those are a couple things that it's like, if I have to pick some results that I'm working for and gunning for, those would be probably my top three.